Hello, this is Oman, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Hardcore, ladies and gentlemen. And in today's episode, we're going to do a little bit of an adventure kind of situation. We're going to kind of see the world around us, we're going to do some mapping, and we're going to go from there. Spike the chicken, how's it going? We're going to take Newt with us, and we're going to go from there. But what we need to do is we need to grab some of these empty maps. I'm going to dump a bunch of the stone and stuff like that away. We'll go from there. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I have updated to the Minecraft version, the new version that is out, 1.21.5. All my mods got updated for it, so that is good to go now. Distant Horizons is, I think, in a beta version. Serene Seasons is up to date. Everything that I normally use is in 1.21.5 now, which is phenomenal. Shader pack, everything. So, excuse me. We're gonna need a couple of things today. We're gonna take a brief moment while we explore our world, and we're going to map it out while we're here. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to make banners, and we're going to make banners that can mark specific locations on the map and the names thereof and things like that. So we're going to get kind of a better layout of the land because we really haven't done that yet in this world. So we're going to need some of all of this. And I believe the way banners work nowadays is this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an official banner of the Oatman 5000 world here. And this is going to be our official world banner. And this is the banner that I have actually used for Minecraft and things like that for the longest time to represent my lands. Now, I think it had another layer, but I think this is pretty close. I think this is good. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Oatman 5000 banner. For some reason, I thought there was an additional something. Don't recall at this point, but this is going to be it for the time being. This will work. And we're going to duplicate this banner, and what we will do is we will label all of our locations within the world as such. But we're going to duplicate this banner, and we're going to make a bunch of maps, and we're going to go map out our land. And then we're going to have a place to put our maps, because it's definitely not going to fit in our house. So, let's see. We got to have some white wool. All my chickens are getting all crazy. Have you guys... So, I went and saw the Minecraft movie. And if you guys are curious about my thoughts and feelings on the Minecraft movie, it will be in the Hey Quat Chat podcast. Which, by the way, if you have not seen the Hey Quat Chat podcast, that's a podcast with me and my oldest friend, Red Jagoon. We will talk about different things, lifestyle, parenting, gaming, all kinds of different things. But in episode 2, we're going to talk about the Minecraft movie. So when that comes out, I highly recommend you watch it. And that'll give you your full take from a couple of guys who've been playing Minecraft for the better part of over a decade for sure. We need more yellow flowers. We've got all the red we need. But yeah, I think that'll be cool. I have seen it. I think it was amazing. But for our full-fledged thoughts, I would check that out. But that podcast, definitely worth the watch. Highly recommend. The link will be in the description of this video. Alright, enough of that. I need more yellow flowers. Primarily because I need to try to make this banner. If you guys did not know, you can make banners act as kind of waypoints in your world. On your maps, at least. If you name them, you can use them as waypoints, and then they'll show up on a map as that actual location. So what we're gonna want is we're gonna want to name one. What is this? This one's gonna be, what do we call our spawn town? Maybe we need to come up with a name for our spawn town, but we need one for Titan's Tooth Mountain. We need one for Phoenix Landing for sure. If I can figure out how to spell Phoenix, let me double check it. Okay, yes, Phoenix Landing. And I will wait for you guys to name the actual spawn town. But let's see, we're definitely going to want a map here. I think we're going to want to zoom out on these guys. Oh yeah, this is kind of cool looking. Definitely going to want to zoom out on this guy though, for sure. I don't think I need all these dyes and stuff anymore. I'll keep the red with us. Maybe the bone meal in case we see anything else. And then we can make more. Phoenix Landing, Titan's Tooth, Orange Banner. Okay. We're going to want to, let's get some paper. We're going to zoom out of this map. We're going to make this as big of a map as we possibly can. I think we're going to have to make a map structure or building of some kind in order to fit all of our cool maps. But yeah, I think we're going to map out this direction because that way we can get to Titan's Tooth. We can get to the other villages and stuff like that we've interacted with. But this will be a good opportunity to explore and see what's around our world. For sure. So let's kind of just highlight all this out. And we'll go from there. I've got lots of food now. The greenhouse has been very bountiful. It's been summertime though, so crops have been growing. But even the not so summer crops have been growing, so that's been good. Yeah, it'll be good to get a map of this area because I don't really know what's all around here, and I would really like to be more intimate with the world we're in, especially because I think we're close to 250 days in this world, something like that. Without dying, we're in hardcore site. This was a strip mine for coal, I believe, that I was digging. We're in hardcore. We've been doing the hardcore thing. We've survived like 250 days, and we still don't really have the best lay of the land. We just kind of know what's in our general periphery. So getting this stuff kind of mapped out might be pretty good. Get an idea of what the world around us looks like. That way we can be masters of our own universe over here. Some cows. Maybe we'll run into some new mobs though. We might be able to see some of the new farm animal mobs. Me and Newt might see some stuff. I'm hoping we find zombies. This is going to be kind of just a exploration episode. There's a couple zombies. Get out of here, you. If I could find a spawner that isn't a spider spawner, that would be lovely. What is this? Is this anything exciting? I don't think so. I don't think it's anything exciting. Okay, well, I thought that might be a good opportunity for a zombie spawner, but whatever, it's fine. So we've still got old cows and old pigs, but we also are in kind of a normal temperate biome here that typically would not allow for those kind of spawning. But you can see the leaves are falling now, which is kind of cool. That's one of the new additions. I forget what else was added, but there's a couple odds and ends that are out there that are pretty darn cool that were added to the game in 1.21.5 for sure. A lot of just kind of world stuff, but this is the first update in our world, so that's pretty cool. Pretty excited about that. I am super stoked for the next update when that comes out, getting the happy ghasts and the vibrant visuals. I will say when the vibrant visuals come out, I'm probably going to switch to that so that it's a little bit more flavored in a vanilla sense, and it's probably not going to be as hard on my graphics card as the actual aggressive visuals. So we'll look forward to that in the next update most likely. But for now, we're going to keep things status quo. I'm gonna keep on keeping on. So let's see. We haven't even made it to Titan's Tooth yet with mapping this out, but it'll be good. We'll just wander around, get this all mapped out, get it good. I know we got this big lake here. This is a large part of the map here. But we're just definitely gonna want to fill these suckers out. This will be a kind of a goal of the series here. How do I keep getting freaking rotten flesh? And once we get this mapped out, I think what we'll do is we'll take on the trial chamber. Definitely want to take a few minutes to kind of appreciate the world before we do something super dangerous like a trial chamber again, though. We did conquer the village raid. That was a very good first goal of the world. We've conquered a couple other things. We've got to locate some deep dark, oh, weird. That ambient sand sound was throwing me off there for a minute. Because that wasn't supposed to be, I thought it was supposed to be only on deserts, but I guess the rolling sand sounds are also on a beach biome, so that's kind of neat. Cool. This is the ruin portal. We saw this on like day 1 or 2, something like that. So we're still seeing some ice frozen over from winter around here. Now that we have our greenhouse, we should be able to thrive throughout the seasonal year. You see some pillars over there. There was some weird chunk generation with distant horizons. The only way to fix that is to generate kind of some new stuff. So I ran over there and just threw up some towers. And that fixed the generation over there. So that worked out good. But that'll be kind of a nice little nod to our the history of our world there. It's just kind of a little bit of a ruin. I want to have a documented way of in-game, in-world, to make sure that we remember these names. So if I ever sign off here and have to come back to it in like 5 years or whatever, I want to be able to know what I named these locations and what they were and all that stuff. So very important to me that we do that and get the stuff mapped out. Okay, so to Titan's Tooth we go. And we're back here at the mountain. I finished this other map here. This one's going to have Wayfarer's Landing on it, but the one in my left hand is going to point out Titan's Tooth Mountain, and that is in here. So we have to figure out the best place to put our flag in order to have it be centralized kind of thing, and represent where it is adequately. I'm thinking potentially we put it in kind of these scary cavernly parts. Maybe on the top. That seems logical, doesn't it? Put it on the top of Titan's Tooth. And then I think we're supposed to right-click it with the map. And then it will show up. It will show up as we need it to. There we go. So maybe that makes the most sense. We scale the mountain. Then it's a level of conquering it, so to speak. And then we can put a flag on it. So what I'm planning on is these kind of orange-based flags are going to be, ooh, scary. These orange-based flags are going to be focused on places we've conquered, and I might do like red or something like that for places that are kind of wild and woolly, like Hammock conquered, unnamed, unvisited, so on and so forth. Let's see. How do I get up here? I know I've climbed this mountain before, and I'm doing it the way that I've never done it now, so we'll have to figure this one out, I guess. We'll just go up and around, and this will be good. So down there is Phoenix Landing. Yeah, Phoenix Landing. That's the one for there. That is the one for there. I have to remember it, because right now it's all just in my head. See, that's the problem. Can't live there because it will disappear. Oh, Newt! No, sir! You, my good man, are going to get me killed if you're not careful. Don't need the coarse dirt. Thank you very much. Okay, Newt, settle down there, boy. Settle down. Put a torch up here. Okay. Are we close to the top yet? Holy schmoly. We've got to be getting close. I feel like a mountaineer. This is, I think, technically a savanna biome right here. Okay, and up. It's not a snow-capped mountain, but it is kind of a central part of our world, so it's very important that we mark it. It kind of is a pretty huge landmark as far as what we use to determine location in our world. Okay, come on now. I guess it is snow-capped over there, isn't it? Okay, we're going to take a nap right here and go from there. We got to put this sucker on the highest peak. At this point, I'm determined. Let's see, can we just climb up here like this? I don't necessarily want... I'd rather have the cobble. I guess I have the cobble at home. It's not a huge deal. Not a huge deal. Climb this thing. But yeah, a couple build ideas we got to do. I've got to build a horse stable so we can start breeding up some horses and things. Whoa, there's creepers there. Newt. Oh, perfect. Okay, this seems like a good spot. Look at the beautiful. Technically, that's the highest point, but this will work right here. I like this. Look at the expansive world out here. What is over there? Let's plant this. Right-click it with our map, and ta-da! We have Titan's Tooth Mountain right there. And now we'll take the gunpowder. Let's take a look, take our telescope and take a look what's over there. Is that just like another mountain? It's hard to say. Gosh, this world is pretty though. Look at all the way up here. Yeah, see that's where the snowy area is over there. I've been over there a little bit, but we haven't gotten like dark oak wood or anything like that yet. So we'll have to figure that out. That's where our home base is. Gosh, this is pretty up here for sure. So we gotta go down and tag Phoenix Landing. I made a couple other banners. I have to name them still. But heck yeah. Alright, we gotta figure out how to get down here in a safe way. Maybe there's a water. There's a water we can jump in. How risky do we want to be in hardcore mode here? I think we can do it. What do you guys think? Do you think we can do it, Newt? I think we can do it. Alley-oop! I was gonna say, wait, what if that's just a reflection? Oh, that would have been scary. Okay. So we'll do one over at Phoenix Landing, get that going, and then we can have that marked on the map as well as a place of interest. And then we can fill out that map. We haven't come up with a name for that tower. What should we call it? The bad guy tower, outpost, villager outpost. I don't know if we need one or not. It's technically conquered, isn't it? I don't think we need to necessarily... Do we need to put the trial chamber on the map? That's an underground thing. That's not going to make much difference as far as location-wise. But we do need a name for our spawn village, so I will need you guys to come up with something there as well. I don't know what we could call that one. We could call it like Otashire. We could call it a number of things. But let me know what you guys think. I think this is going to go up here on top of this here windmill. Get this over here. Oh. And then this will be kind of a forever expanding village for the most part. And ta-da! Phoenix Landing. Perfect. So now that's on the map. So we're tracking that. Now, do I have an anvil in this area? That's the question. I know I have something somewhere around here. Will we map out to the tower over there, over yonder? I don't know. Or the guard, or what are those things called? The dang pillager outposts. We'll probably map that eventually, but maybe come up with a name for that, and the spawn village is what we're looking for today. And then we can go from there. Once we get that going, then we can have a better idea as to what our kingdom will be called, because all of these will be subject to being part of my kingdom, even though they're so spread apart, so it's a matter of figuring out how to manage them. I think we have the equipment we need generally to take on the Wither as well. We might have to go get some Wither skeleton skulls and stuff like that. But I think the next real challenge, and probably the next episode in general, is going to be the trial chamber. So that'll be interesting, because that's ready and available. It seems like that's the next logical quest for us to go on. So maybe that's what we'll do. But in the meantime, this will be pretty good. Let's run over to this place and get Wayfarer's Rest mapped up. And then I think we can call it an episode, because that'll map out everything that is in the known universe for now. So I don't know. I don't know if we necessarily need to have. I don't know if we necessarily need to have a map for every specific structure or anything like that. It might be nice to name one of the desert villages on the or to the west of us. Might be nice, because we've only really named anything to the east of us. So maybe if you can come up with another like deserty village name. I think it's a Savannah village. I don't know. We've not really done any interaction out that direction, so it's kind of hard to say. But let's zip over here and get a flag on Wayfarer's Rest. I know which map that is. It's this. Nope, that's the home map. It's this one. Yes. Beautiful. So we get this mapped up, tagged and bagged, and we'll go from there. And if there's anything else you know in the world that's out here as well, feel free to come up with the name of it. There's maybe some other significant locations within the world that you might know about. But I am starting to lose my voice. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to subscribe and like the channel. Check out the Hey Quiet Chat channel. Check out Red J Goon's channel. If you don't want to check out the Hey Quiet Chat channel, it is recorded and on Skyblock on our main channel as well, with a little bit of Skyblock background as well. But it is just a podcast. It's 2 hours long, so make sure that you know that going in. Listen to it on your car ride going home or something like that. But for now, thank you so much, and we will see you guys in the next episode.